Hey everybody, happy Friday. I'm Andrew Guy, the Clash Caster, and today we are back with another deck of the week from CRL. Every single week when I started this series, I thought that I would just highlight one deck, but there's just been so many interesting decks with fun win conditions, fun compilations that I figured I would do a couple every single week. So this is the second one. It's a graveyard deck with Musketeer, Ice Golem, the Barbarians, Goblin Hut. I love this deck. I think it's great defensively, especially with all the balloons you're getting out there. You have 4 counters and the Mega Minion, the Musketeer, the Snowball, and even the Goblin Hut if you need to use it. And then, of course, the ability to punish with Graveyard opposite lane or just with a cheap, Graveyard push with Ice Golem plus Graveyard. It's only 7 elixir. You can take a tower that way if your opponent overcommits. So I love this deck. The biggest thing for me when playing in grand challenges and on ladder is making sure to not get too aggressive in single elixir. If you find yourself losing graveyard matches quite a bit, and you have that happen before overtime, you've got to start to think to yourself, maybe I'm getting a little too aggressive in the first couple of minutes. Start pouring it on when you get to double elixir, when you get into overtime. So without further ado, I am going to hop into some Grand Challenge games. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this. If you like this series, let me know what other decks you would like to see highlighted from CRL. And yeah, let's go. All right, so we got Ichiro Aburan. All right, I'm done doing that now. Okay, first things first, let's get a Goblin Hut down, see what he's got in response. That's a little loud. So he's got a couple of archers. Whenever we see archers like that, we immediately think 2.9. So at 2.9, we have to make sure to use our Barbarians. Very well. Our Ice Golem, he just zapped, trying to stop the next Goblin coming out. And obviously we do have the Musketeer put in that sweet spot to target the Expo, but now we're starting to think it's not Expo with the Miner coming out. So he's played Archers, he's played Miner. I think I'm just going to aggressively Graveyard here in single elixir, which is something I literally just talked about not doing. And I'm also going to Poison. So there we go. We're going to get the Minions, we're going to get the Valkyrie. Archers have to come out high. Musketeer should still get a couple shots in on the tower. There we go. And he zaps again, which is great. This is actually excellent. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to kite this away. And there's his Miner. I'm going to pick up his Miner with my Barbs. And, all right, we're chilling. We're hanging. This guy not having the best zap plays. I should not have used my Musketeer there. I should have actually probably used my Mega Minion. Been able to take him out in one swipe and also not costing as much elixir. So now I could be hurting. So there's a high Valkyrie. I'm going to play a high Mega Minion in response, because I'm sure he's going to want to get a little aggressive. And we're just going to snowball these archers just to make sure they don't take out the Mega Minion before I was actually able to take out the Valkyrie and get too much damage on our towers. So, archers, Valkyrie, Zap, Minions, Miner. Maybe like a weird Miner control deck. There's P.E.K.K.A. Okay. So P.E.K.K.A. comes down. We're immediately going to go very aggressive opposite lane with a Graveyard push in. And we're going to get a Mega Minion down as fast as we can on top of this Miner. Mega Minion should go and work on that P.E.K.K.A. And I'm actually going to Poison here. Wish that Poison would have gotten the Archers as well, but that's okay. And we're going to go offset down low here. And we're going to play a high... Ooh, that one freaking E-Barb is going to get so much damage. Did not get pulled by my Ice Golem. Ice Golem played just a little bit high, so now you see the lane that Ichiro Aburan is going to want to go into. I'm actually totally cool with him getting aggressive with the Valkyrie there. I'm not sure what he was thinking. Because we're very close to taking this guy out, right? Like, we have very little damage that we actually still need to do. So I'm going to play my Barbarians low, and I'm going to play my Ice Golem high, and I'm going to play my Poison on top of all of that. And it should just be a very, very clean cleanup. And then we're going to go in with our Graveyard plus Mega Minion. Go ahead, dude. Go ahead and Miner the opposite lane. I don't know what you're trying to go for there. Zap comes down. He's not going to have anything there. Snowball comes in, and that is going to be the very first win in the books. Thank you, Ichiro Aburan. Yeah, so it really felt like I had to play the Ice Golem plus the Poison there, as opposed to... Wow, okay, hold on. Give me 1 second. So this guy going hot and heavy. Petrowski in the Grand Challenge Just doing his thing. Keep going here with our barbs. Alright. So he's got Minion Horde. We're just going to take care of that with this. And we'll go Mega Minion opposite. And we'll also Snowball here just to save our Musketeer. And we're going to take a decent amount of damage on the right-hand side, but nothing crazy. Alright, so Minion Horde, Ice Spirit, Goblin Gang, Goblin Barrel, Barbarians. Very, very interesting. So I should be able to just play a high Ice Golem here and kite this. We'll go Barbs low again to catch his Goblin Barrel, since he is a very aggressive young man. And I think I really want a Graveyard there, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to play my Musketeer high. Hopefully Mega Minion will help out. We'll get a couple shots in with our Muskie, just maybe. But if not, Barbs get a couple swings. So we'll go back with the Mega Minion, and we will have to Snowball this and Ice Golem here. So this guy's playing a very annoying bait deck. Once again, one of those things you have to deal with. Single Elixir Patience. So now that we're working our way through, 1439 is definitely lower than I want to be, but it's not the end of the world. So we'll go Goblin Hut, see if he has a spell. So Royal Giant down now. Royal Giant down. We're going to Graveyard opposite and play our Musketeer. So there we go. Musketeer getting tanked for. We'll get the Snowball on the Goblins. I mean, on the Minions, excuse me. We'll get the Barbs down here. And we'll play a low Ice Golem. And we'll play a low Mega Minion as well. Pick up these troops. You see there our Ice Golem paying dividends on the right side because we got that great Snowball in early. Now he has to deal with everything on the left. He's not going to have enough to defend the right. So we're going to go Snowball here, and we'll go Graveyard here. Graveyard should defend for our Musketeer. No, does not, but that's okay. Still go. I just heard arrows go off, even though I didn't get to see them, so he is really, really hurting cycle-wise. We'll go with that Snowball there, and now we get to play the Graveyard once again. Mega Minion should tank for the Musketeer. And then Ice Golem up front just in case. We'll get a Poison down. So there we go. Poison is down, but damage is dealt up high. Got to get that Snowball and take out those Spear Goblins. And now we got our Musketeer and our Ice Golem. So we're doing okay. And he's just going to keep loading up at the river because that's what pros do. And Barbarians in. This should get stopped immediately. There we go. So now we have a big, big time offense that has to pay off right now. This is the do or die moment. Poison in on top of the Skarmy, and that really should just feel like it does it. So Snowball in, 95, 25, 1. There we go. Sorry, Prochowski. Close game, though. Wanted to say his name, but I don't know how. So good luck to you. And we'll just start off with cycling the Snowball. And he's going to go Bandit immediately. We'll go Ice Golem to meet it. And we see Bandit. We usually always think Bridge Spam, which now that we see the Battle Ram, most likely going to be. I don't know if I'm going to give him too much poison value. It's starting to feel like it. There we go. So there's the poison value. Units go down. And I want to Graveyard, but I did it too late, so now I'm going to lose. So I Graveyarded late. There's the Snowball to help with the Minions out of here. We get a couple hits in on the tower, but not much. I should have poisoned instead. And now this Dark Prince is going to hurt my life, so we're going to go Barbarians down low. And hopefully those will pull. Okay, cool. So the Bandit goes to the nothing. That actually worked out really, really well. That's exactly what I planned. Defensively. That's what I was going for. So he has his poison. Getting some clicks. I don't know what that is. I don't like it. Goblin Hut is down. So one thing I like to do is offset my Musketeer to the right-hand side of the Goblin Hut to not give too much spell value, but it ends up not working out as much as I'd like it to. So we're going to actually poison all of this, help take out those minions. And I don't actually think we're going to need the Ice Golem. Yeah, we don't need the Ice Golem. So in that case, we're going to put down a Graveyard right in front of this Musketeer and get those Skellies taken for our Musketeer. So he's got his poison, of course, which is fine. So we will just kite this Dark Prince away, and we'll get a Goblin Hut down as soon as possible. So we'll go Goblin Hut, feeding those gobbies to the right. He is going to go with a Bandit, so I'm going to go high with this, and we're going to go Barbs in. Oh, wow. So we're going to have to bounce that barb back towards our other barbs. That's a shame. And we know he's back to poison again. So let's just do this. Let's see what he can do. He just spent a lot of elixir, so he can still poison. And we'll just have to use our barbs defensively. We'll just play him up high and in the middle. And Ice Golem's on the tower. What? So there we go. Snowball comes down, pushes all that back. Ice Golem there to tank. We're going to get our Graveyard down in front of our Musketeer here, see if we can make something happen. And he plays a high P.E.K.K.A. Well played. So we'll go high Mega Minion, and then we will go Barbs in the center. And that Dark Prince is getting pulled backwards, so he has to zap. So that's okay. We're going to go Musketeer low here. And she is going to focus. Thank goodness. And we'll get the Ice Golem up front and the Graveyard down again. He's probably going to play something up high and on top. There we go. So Bandit is right on top. And I'm actually just going to let that Ewiz go. Honestly, I don't care. I don't care enough about it. We'll go high Mega Minion here. We'll go Barbs in the center. Yeah, I don't know why I was so okay with that, but I was. So we'll go Goblin Hut, and we'll go Ice Golem, and we'll go Snowball. That way we help preserve a little bit of HP on this Goblin Hut and take care of all the rest of this. Goblin's going to get a little bit of chip damage in. We'll go for a poison on top of the Ewiz. And there's his P.E.K.K.A, so we'll go low here with the Musketeer. And we will go Barbs. And we will go Ice Golem. So there we go. We knew exactly what he was doing. He was trying to time it out perfectly, which was well played by him, but just not going to work out. We read it. We called it. However, that Bandit does get to tower, which is very frustrating. Get that in there. We'll get the Goblin Hut up. And he's going to want to drop something right on top of my Musketeer. We know he is. It's kind of been his MO. So with only 632 HP remaining, we just got to keep up the pressure. Get a poison down on his tower. I'm okay with that. If I can get these barbs down in front of my Musketeer, that would be ideal, but I don't think I can. So instead, I'm going to play him here to pull over his Bandit. He just zapped, so he's not going to have his zap defensively, which means he is just about to lose because all we need to do is poison him out. And we're just going to play a high Ice Golem there to tank for that Dark Prince. And there's the poison on the tower. And we will give him the good game and the well played because I respect this person. They played very well. Just not as well as us. Ahmad Yankee. Let's do it, Ahmad. Let's do it. Go Ice Golem in the back. Flying Machine to meet. So we'll go Goblin Hut up high. That way some Spear Goblin damage will get in, and then we can drop a Mega Minion right on top of that. So there we go. We're going to drop our Mega Minion high, and we're going to Graveyard. That way we have a ton of pressure on the left. Should get some decent damage in. Maybe even take the tower. Yeah, I think so. And with that tower down, we can just poison all this. Okay, so he does get a Lava Hound down, so we might be in trouble. Let's see. So what I want to do first is I need to get my Musketeer here, and then I need to kite everything with my Ice Golem. Pull it all opposite lane. Go away. Leave me alone. There's the clone. That's okay. We'll get a Snowball down. here, but I'm going to lose that right-hand tower. I have no idea how I'm going to get out of that. We'll get the Mega Minion down immediately, maybe try to mitigate some of the damage, but he clones again, so... Alright, alright. Little tower trade early on. Maybe I shouldn't have kited that all the way across the map. Maybe that's what my problem was kiting it too far. Might have also been the overcommit early on with the poison on top, but we'll see. So there is another pump. So we'll get a poison down. What does he have for the ground? He's got a Night Witch. Doesn't have a lot. I think we just do this. And I apologize for that clicking, guys. I have no idea what it is. But I can hear it. So, there we go. Musketeer is on. Getting a lot of shots in. That flying machine is going to go to King Tower, which can be a little bit frustrating. So, we're going to go real low with his Ice Golem. We're going to go high here with this Mega Minion. And we're going to get these barbs right on top of the Night Witch to take it out of commission. So, there we go. Doing okay. We're going to get a Snowball in now. There we go. And he mirror clones. I was wondering how he got that second clone up so quickly. It's mirror. So he gets a good amount of damage in again, but we're still doing all right. We should be able to have a decent enough counter push. And we're going to get the Mega Minion right on top of that Baby Dragon. That needs to happen. That needs to happen now. Then we got Barbarians here to protect my Musketeer. We'll snowball this. We'll get another Musketeer down to take out that Flying Machine, and we should be able to put on some pressure with the Graveyard. Here we go. We'll go Ice Golem in the pocket. It is tanking. Whether you like it or not, my friend, that is tanking. And there we go. Got him. The Ice Golem in the pocket. You know he was doubling down. We were not able to take the 3, but I'm happy. Alright guys, so that's going to do it for another episode of the CRL Deck of the Week. I love this Goblin Hut Graveyard deck. I had so much fun with it. We got some good wins in there, some close games. We saw different decks to battle with back and forth. You see, the big thing is not overcommitting in single elixir. I wanted to do it. I did it a couple times. I got punished for it. I was able to bounce back. So I hope this video helped you guys out. I hope you learned a couple things about this deck. What decks should I run next week? You now know that I'm going to be doing 2 every single week. Let me know what stands out to you tomorrow and Sunday on Twitter. DM me. Let me know so that I can run the decks that you guys want to see. Once again, this is Andrew Guy, the Clash Caster, and happy Friday. We'll see you next time.